My name is Hanna. I'm from Islesboro, Maine. I came to CSG because I wanted the unique learning experience. I also discovered more about myself and about what place means to me. When I first came to CSG, I was really shy and nervous. I had never really been to camp except for 2 days, and I hated that. I had never been away from my parents, but when I came here, that changed. The first couple of weeks were very hard. People pushing me out of my comfort zone by encouraging me to use my voice and to trust the people that surround me. Trusting people before was really hard, but now at CSG, I realized it isn't so bad to trust people. This is my first experience where I've actually trusted my peers and my teachers. At my other school, I didn't trust anyone but myself. Here, I learned how to be open with my peers and teachers. Actually, trusting my friends was a big step for me because I had to become part of the community, which meant I had to start to speak up and tell people what makes me tick. I love being out in nature because I feel so safe and secure. It is where I find peace. If I could take one part of CSG back with me, it would be solo. Solo is very meaningful because you are outside no matter what the weather is. I love waking up early and seeing the world wake up in my eyes. Here are some poems I wrote at Solo and other places that tell about my relationship with nature. Here's my first poem, Morning Dew. The poem describes the waking of the earth, and that the ocean can be like a mirror, reflecting life and the impacts that humans have on it. Morning Dew. Small drops of morning dew coat green grass. A chilly breeze gently blows. The sun hides behind its cloak of clouds, not letting the morning light reach the earth. Clovers spring up between every blade of grass. Pine trees are nice and grounded, waiting for the needles to be tussled. The bluish-gray ocean is like a mirror, reflecting everything that is life. The next poem is called A Feeling. It is about the feeling I get when I'm out in nature. A feeling. I feel open, raw and bare. I know this is a good feeling. My head reels from the memories and thoughts that flood it. Unusual thoughts and ideas come, not unwanted nor wanted. I sit here in silence, pondering all these thoughts, with a warmth spreading throughout my chest. The next poem is called Thunder Thoughts. It's about how I think thunderstorms are an eraser of human deeds, and how the rain tries to wash the scars away. Thunder Thoughts. Rain comes down in buckets, drenching everything it can reach. Lightning flashes as the wet world slowly comes alive. Then thunder rolls right in. A big, low rumble, drawn out as it nears. It passes overhead with lightning flashing. The storm seems to have passed, leaving only rain to wash away dirt, cleaning the earth of people's doings, slowly reviving and renewing the soil for life. The last poem, Intentions, was inspired when I went to the We Are Maine protest. The poem describes how so many different people with different stories could come together under one cause. Intentions. I've seen the faces of many people, young and old, seen their smiles, heard everyone's unique voice and language. But behind each face holds a story, a powerful and emotional story. A story that will make you pause and listen to every word. That story might change your life. I've also seen many people unite. People unite under one cause. No matter what color they were, they just came together to voice out their opinion. Their voices called out for a change. All different languages blending into fusion. These people called for a change. Change is very hard for me. I changed in that I actually trust my peers and teachers now. I've always trusted nature, and when I was out in nature with everyone, I learned how to trust them too. Trusting people in the school was a huge point of growth for me, because I never liked being open. Although my personal changes aren't that big compared to the change that the world needs, I have grown a lot. In nature, everything is connected to each other. Even the smallest change would have a big impact on the environment. Humans and nature are connected together, so when we have an impact on the earth, we are also affecting our lives. If one person loves something and raises their voice to save it and to share it with other people, then more people will become aware of that love. If more people add their voice to that first voice, then more people will be made aware and also join in to express their love. If all of us could trust each other, speak out, and say the things that we want to see change in, change will eventually happen. If we all start to speak our truths, things will start to change to save what everybody loves, nature and the earth. Nature and the earth are living objects that don't have a voice. We as a species that can communicate and interact with each other must think about the myriad of other species and objects in nature that can't communicate. We have been destroying the natural wild forests, and many other places to house our growing species. But in doing that, we have destroyed millions of habitats and houses of animals. So what if they aren't humans? So what if they can't speak? We all live interconnected in the web of life. My favorite author, Rachel Carson, writes, "In nature, nothing exists alone. Humans are surrounded by nature all the time, and to live in sync with nature and her children, humans and animals must coexist to survive. That means we need to give a voice to the animals, people, and nature so we can all survive together."